Okay. Okay, so let's continue. V, then magnifier. Okay, so if you can see here, the difference is we reverse. So we have the or and then we have the not. I mean the not and then not. This is or and then we have the and, logical operator. We have, they call it the precedence. Okay, so we have here the precedence. First, if you can see, okay, so let me copy image address and then I'll be linking that in our Google Classroom. Okay, so so this is an example. We have here the precedence. So if you can see the not sign, okay, so the not enlarge. Okay, sorry. Okay. If you can see the not sign, then this will be executed first, evaluated first, and then if you can see the and sign, this will be the second to evaluate, and then the last is the or. Okay, so if you can see in our example here, you can see the example here. We first execute the and before we execute the or. But now here, the and should be executed first, okay, and then before we execute the or. Okay, very good. So here, we have to execute first this one. So we have to copy this one and then execute true and false. True and false, that is false. Oh, wait. False and true is false. Yeah. And then we copy false. Anyway. So, false, true and false, that is false. And false, that the result is false. Though they are the same, right? They are the same. Wait. Another example. How about true and true or false? Okay, so here we have to execute this one, so the output is true, right? And then we have to copy false. Then true or false, that is true. Next, here we have to copy true, or because we need to execute this first. True and false, that is false. but the output is true. There are some instances that they have different output. But anyway, you have to check the you have to always check the precedence. Okay, because there are some instances that they produced different output. Okay, so let me copy this one and then put that in our Google Classroom. Okay, so save. There you go. Do you have any question about the logical operator, the comparison in logical operator and comparison? Yeah, same. Do you have any question regarding our topic today? Yes. This one. There are there are example in here, but I want you to focus on the logical part because that will be given. The example of the programming part will be given by next week. Okay. No, this is just only the idea of what is comparison and logical operator. Okay, and then by next week, we will be implementing the comparison operator, logical operator, and then we have other statements, like for example, the conditional statements. We'll be using this one in conditional statements for the programming part. Okay? Okay? Yes. I mean, come again? Pardon? Clar- Clarification here. What? This one? Okay. For the clarification of this one, okay. Always check the precedence. Where is it? Where is the... Sige. This one, you need to check the precedence. Okay? What I give is this example, the and then the or in our example. If you notice in our example here, what here, this one. Mm-hmm. Wait, the last example, this one. Yeah, true and true, that is true. So this is the, let me change the color. Can I change the color? Okay, for example, this one. True and true. Yeah, so let me change the color. Oh, true na lang. So true and true, the result is true. So this one, true and true is true, right? And then you just copy this one. Okay, oh, what happened? Draw, and then you have to copy this one in this part. Okay, there. So true and true, the output is true, and then we have the or false. And so true or false, the output is true. So the result is true. Okay, another example. This one, we are using the precedence. We have to evaluate or execute first the what? The end sign. Okay, the end sign, because we have the, they call it the precedence. This one, the precedence. So first we need to evaluate. If there are the not sign, then you need to execute or evaluate first the not. But in my example, I didn't give yet the not sign. What I give is the and then we have the or. Okay, so you have to execute or evaluate the and operator, and then the last operator to be executed or evaluated is the or. Okay, so that's why in our example here we have the or, true and false, and then the last to be evaluated or executed will be this one. Okay, true or false is true. Okay, so here same, first to evaluate is the and. Okay, there, and then just copy this part, false, and then next to evaluate is this one. Here the and sign first there, and then copy and paste, and then here. So this is the output. Here is the combination of the number, and then we have the operand. If you can see in this example, we use the false and true, but in here we use numbers. So if the value of A is 10, and then the value of B is 20, then you have to get the result. So A is equal to B. Is A is equal to B, that is false. Then next is this one. A is less than B. Is 10 less than 20? That is true. Is B less than A? So that is false. There. Okay? Okay, so I'll be saving this one, and then it will be uploaded also in our, yeah. So save PC. So comparison example document. So let me upload. example. So let me edit this one and then add a file, browse, document, comparison and logical operators example. Then save. Okay. For the activity for this one, I'll be finishing one topic again. Anyway, I'll be giving you an assignment for this part. Assignment? No, it's not an assignment. Okay. Google Form assignment. Exam. Okay, exam. Add. Create Google Form. By the way, due date for this activity will be next week. Next week 30. Topic exam. Then this will be the part 1 exam, and then for the part 2 another exam for the with programming. Okay, with programming. So it's either true or false. The question is, okay, so A will have a value of 10 and B will have a value of 20. Give choose the result of the given expression. So A is greater than or equal to B, then and A is equal to B, or B less than A. Okay, that is number 1. Required answer, by the way, collect emails, and then I forgot you have to put your name. Short answer required. And then here another question. So I'll be changing this one to or and saying true, false, answer required, set true, false. I'll be changing this one to less than, then this is 8. Okay, next one, two, three, four, 5. And then I'll be putting the not sign. I'll be putting the not sign. Okay, so take note the precedence, right? So you need to execute first the not. You have to reverse. So if the result of this one b less than a 20 less than a, that is false, so it will reverse, the output is true, and then do the following: true, false, true, false. We have 5 items for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 required. Send. Assign. Okay, so this is your exam part 1. And then it will be you will be having the part 2 by next week. Okay, so do you have any question, class?